Lara Croft is a badass. From actions where Lara proved that she's a hero to be taken seriously, to more ludicrous moments throughout the character's video game history, she has no shortage of moments that prove she's a force to be reckoned with. So today we're counting down the top 10 times that Lara Croft was a badass. Fortunately, locking Winston in the fridge didn't make the cut this time around. But shout out to all you butler killers out there. Let's jump to it. And at number 10, the Skyship. Let's start off this list with a classic action-packed Lara Croft moment, the collapse of the Skyship from the 2013 Tomb Raider game. It's tense, it's terrifying, and as the player you're forced to help Lara adapt from fighting off the bad guys and surviving the life-threatening collapse of this massive structure. It's one of the most cinematic and intense moments in the game, and it's a testament to what Lara is capable of doing. She can brutally take down a bunch of dudes with machine guns on a boat that's floating in the air using her bow and arrow, and her handgun, let's be honest, all while avoiding getting dead when the ground from underneath her is literally thrown to the wind. If girl can survive that, she can survive anything. And after ziplining and whizzing her way down into a waterfall, she's still got a sense of humor, declaring,
"Something tells me the others found an easier way down."
Brilliant. Up next, number 9, killing guards at the Louvre. Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness may not be one of the most beloved Tomb Raider games out there, but it does have one great moment that is wonderfully absurd, and also takes a lot of balls to do. Lara goes around the Louvre Museum and straight up murders a bunch of the guards working there, which kinda sucks for them, considering they're just like doing their job and guarding. But that being said, it surely can't be a walk in the park to knock out guards working at one of the highest protected museums on the planet. Girl knows what she's doing. And at 8, the Scavenger's Den escape. There are a lot of fantastic moments where Lara is a total badass in the 2013 Tomb Raider title. We've just talked about one at our number 10 spot. It's hard to choose her best moments, but arguably one of the best moments in the game was one of its earliest, that established the tone and also the stakes that Lara was facing off against. The Scavenger's Den is exactly that. After Lara is shipwrecked and captured, she's faced with an extreme set of circumstances, and fights for her survival right from the get-go, all while suffering from an inconceivably painful injury to boot. The Scavenger's Den is horrifying, and we watch as an inexperienced Lara is thrust into a whole new set of dangerous circumstances. And she handles herself really well, like a total badass, managing to escape and live another day. Moving on to something with a bit of a lighter tone, in at number 7, Exploding Lara. Now we had to add a bit of a comical number to this list. Back in the day, there used to be rumors that a cheat code existed that allowed players to strip Lara down naked. Yes, this was back in her Polygon days too, but it still enticed a whole lot of young men playing her games. Turns out, it was just a rumor. But another amazing cheat did exist, one that many people thought was the Get Her Naked cheat. Much to their surprise, didn't really do that. It was a very convoluted cheat that, if you took all the right steps, would make Lara explode, and it's pretty damn epic. Check it out. How does this make Lara a badass? Well, it takes one hell of a character to explode into a million pieces and then come back and do it all over again if the player so chooses. Plus, to be the thing that happens when people thought they were getting her naked is pretty hilarious. And at number 6, fighting an alien spider. Oh, for starters, kudos to Lara for not running scared of this horrific looking creature. Second, it's a spider that's technically kinda from space, which you joyfully get to encounter in Tomb Raider 3. For context, you've been collecting artifacts throughout the game that were carved from this ancient meteor in Antarctica. While it's revealed that your buddy pal Dr. Willard is actually not your buddy pal but a traitor, he ends up turning into this giant spider creature abomination due to close proximity to the meteor, and some other shady stuff he does. Lara takes on the Willard spider alien and isn't even fazed by the fact that he's absolutely horrifying. Fear is her bitch. Speaking of fear, here's a number that had a lot of us pretty creeped out. And at 5, Bacon Lara. The previous Tomb Raider games prior to the 2013 revamp weren't afraid to venture into some more mysterious, mythological territory, although the revamp was guilty of it a little bit too. These games explored myths and legends from time to time, including the likes of the former ruler of Atlantis, a sea serpent, and even an Egyptian god. Hell, we could do a whole list on mythological foes that Lara has taken on in the past. But one of the weirdest foes that Lara has taken on was something that's been referred to as Bacon Lara, a deadly and most definitely disturbing version of herself who is her doppelganger, minus skin. It's just muscle and bone and sinew, and it's 100% nasty. Essentially, this foe copies every single one of your moves. They just mirror it, where you run, how you shoot, you name it. So you need to kill this thing by tricking it into falling into a pit of lava. Nothing like killing a clone of yourself that looks like it crawled out of a horror film to be a badass, which Lara does. It's not pretty. I wouldn't want to do that with a clone of me that had no skin. Just Nope. And at number 4, the Great Pyramid. What's more epic than climbing one of the 7 wonders of the world? Well, arguably our next 3 numbers. But for this number, let's talk about that time in Tomb Raider: The Last Revolution where Lara climbs the Pyramid of Giza all the way to the top. While some critics have complained that it was a tad repetitive to do this mission, it still made for a really interesting moment. Plus you got to use explosive crossbow ammunition, which was really cool. Moving on to number 3, Home Sweet Home. In the second Tomb Raider game that was released in 1997, Lara is hunting down the dagger of Zion. Facing off against a mafia boss named Marco Bartoli. After Lara gets her hands on the dagger, she heads back home to England. But the story does not end there. The mafia man's thugs show up at her home in an attempt to get the dagger, and she ends up having to fight them off from the comfort of her own definitely not humble abode. Not only does she fight them off in a bathrobe with bare feet, she busts out her home arsenal of weapons to take them out. Loaded shotguns, people. And it's one of the most badass moments in the franchise, which just so happened to inspire a scene in one of the Tomb Raider Angelina Jolie films as well. Up next at 2, Lara vs. a T-Rex. How is this not the most badass thing you've ever heard of? She fought a dinosaur. Multiple dinosaurs, actually. There's a reason why people love Jurassic Park, and Lara Croft's take on that is killing dinosaurs with handguns. So for context, this went down in the very first Tomb Raider game ever for the PlayStation and Sega Saturn back in 1996. It was one hell of a surprise too, considering prior to this, you were just doing cool adventurer stuff. All of a sudden, dinosaurs show up and next thing you know, you're shooting velociraptors. Then, a massive T-Rex rounds the corner and gets intense. It's also no easy task defeating the T-Rex either. When you do, it's so darn satisfying. Needless to say, for many, this is one of the most memorable moments in the entire Tomb Raider franchise. What tops dinosaurs? Well, our number 1 spot, Lara's first kill. This is perhaps the most impactful moment in Lara's history. From the 2013 Tomb Raider game, we get to see a whole new kind of Lara Croft. As we mentioned in earlier numbers, this game gave us a Lara who was very inexperienced. This was her very first adventure, and we got to see a side of her that previous Tomb Raider games never explored. She was way more human. She had to deal with experiencing some really traumatic stuff, and she learned how to be a complete badass while doing it, surviving and beating the bad guys. It was a brand new retelling of her story, and it was fantastic. So the defining moment where she kills another human being for the first time is so intense and super emotional to witness. She does it because it needs to be done. It's kill or be killed. And we witness Lara becoming the character that we know that she's destined to be. Alright, there we have it, friends. What are your favorite Lara Croft moments? Which ones on this list do you think are the most badass? Give us a shout in those comments below and let us know your thoughts. If you dug this video, be sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more Tomb Raider lists. We even have a nifty little playlist currently flashing on your screen that may be of interest. In the meantime though, thanks for watching everybody. I'll catch you all in the next video.